plenty of matches left on the main card here. This promises to be a really interesting match. We've got Jakub, who's more of a guard player, and Andy, who favours judo. Of course, both Brazilian Jiu-Jitsu black belts.
Yeah, they should be another good one, Colin. Both guys, very active competitors, very relaxed. Jakub Zajkowski just staring Andy Manzolo in the eye, and both getting ready to rumble. Jakub gets a great armbar set up.
Yeah.
For a minute, I thought I was going to see that omoplata there. Obviously, Hydro's Bro is bringing, sponsoring the action here and providing a 250-pound check for the competitor that manages to hit the first ever omoplata in here. Now, this is interesting. This is interesting because Jakub chose to play that lapel guard or the cover guard that often exposes the arm for omoplatas.
Yes.
So that's a good chance there. There's a good opportunity for us to see it.
Yeah, he's really tied up Andy at the moment. It's a tough position.
Absolutely. All he needs to do is to actually isolate the arm. He needs to get an overhook over that right arm in order to make it happen.
Also our other sponsors, Rostrum Jiu-Jitsu and Battle Gear.
Oh.
Pass, Andy, pass. Keep going. Let's go.
It's attacking from our angles now from Jakub.
Yeah, Jakub's really tricky guard game.
Very tricky. Long legs. Powerful grips. Makes it a nightmare for anyone trying to pass his guard.
Yeah, once he gets a hand on that lapel, he can just pull into the guard really easily.
Absolutely.
He just needs one hand on, and you can see the strength.
Look at how he's forcing that leg through.
Oh, this is dangerous.
Manages to close the triangle. Tough position from Andy. Tough position for Andy.
Jakub's got loads of options here.
Now he's got a nice overhook as well as a closed triangle. Tough for Andy right now. He does have one arm inside, so he can possibly use that to break that triangle. But he falls right into an omoplata. Whoa! The whole crowd is going wild right now.
The crowd want to see that. They want to see someone win that 250. What a sweep, though. What a really, he's in the mount now. Amazing.
A lot of support for Jakub right now. Without a doubt, the closest attempt we've had so far of a successful omoplata. Andy had to bail and give out the position.
He's looking. He was looking for an Ezekiel choke, I think, Jakub. I like the way Jakub uses the gi. He's lots and lots of grips and lapels and.
Absolutely.
Yeah, he doesn't waste that opportunity.
Absolutely. That's what interesting. You mentioned that because you often see guys that transition from gi and no gi, and they neglect sometimes the use of the lapel.
Yeah. And
Jakub is showing how useful it can be in a submission only.
Agree, definitely, and he's really got to be careful here, Andy, because there's an armbar set up. He's doing a good job of hiding his elbows.
He's got a good bite of that arm.
And he sets it up again.
And once again, Jakub gets that lapel over his leg. That is a very powerful position because he can control the distance, and now he's got the overhook. Now he can really push to get the omoplata. And it's the first time I see someone playing that game, and that game has one of the key rewards of that game is that omoplata.
Yeah, I mean, it really isolates the arm, doesn't it?
It does.
When you cut angles, you can make things happen, and he's really got to be careful. They set up the triangle again.
That's it.
I mean, just seeing the toughness of, you can tell, you know, he's an MMA fighter because
Absolutely.
just seeing the toughness of Andy's. He's been put in some really bad spots, and it's just not. There's no quit.
Absolutely. It's been tough spots, and he keeps pushing forward, taking himself out of danger. And you see how Jakub is putting his foot in the lapel, trying to create the space and push him away so that he can take that leg out and close the triangle over it.
Yeah.
There you go. But Andy's doing good defense by keeping that wrist in between his arms, in between Jakub's legs.
The crowd applauding, and rightly so. I mean, we're seeing some amazing technique in this
Absolutely.
match.
Very impressive, Jakub. He looks so relaxed as well. Very efficient use of lapel grips and so on. He's not breathing hard. He's taking his time looking for the right submissions. Seems that he's always one step ahead of Andy's attempt to counter the attacks.
Yeah.
Great shout to Rostrum Jiu-Jitsu, the guys that are sponsoring us with this lovely match today. One of the best match suppliers in the UK. Those guys provide this awesome looking match that you see in the center of our stage tonight.
Yeah, and Jakub there just looking at his watch as if to say, hey, come on, hurry up, let's get on with it. Really composed, calm. Andy holding on from the mount there, which...
Yeah, it's a great armbar attempt there. We still have 3 minutes to go. And so far it's been only Jakub. There's only one-way traffic so far.
It has, and I mean, fair play to Andy. He's defended everything that's thrown at him, but there's been no offense from him. He hasn't been able to get started, really. And now he's setting up the choke.
It looks deep as well. It's under the chin.
Yes, it's not quite underneath.
No, it's slid a bit and now it's caped, I think. Jakub immediately changing the tactics and now trying to isolate an arm and head position, perhaps get a deeper bite into the neck.
Yeah, it seems to be getting tighter and tighter. It's not quite under the chin now.
No, it isn't.
Okay,
now
now
it is.
Now it's looking like it, I think.
Now it's looking like it. Can he make it? He's taking his time, now squeezing too hard.
It's really a really uncomfortable position for Andy.
Very uncomfortable for Andy. But he's very tough. He's very tough.
Yeah, I mean, look, his toughness is getting through all of these scrapes.
Absolutely.
And the crowd appreciate that. I mean, that was pretty tight.
That was super tough. He gets out of it, and Jakub is immediately attacking something else, not attacking his left arm. Nice. The referee Habsbanki stops them and brings them to the middle of the match where we're going to be reset with Jacob on the bottom,
I wouldn't
Andy
be,
on top.
I wouldn't be surprised if Jakub sets up the lapel.
He's been
Again.
very successful with that lapel game, hasn't he?
Yeah, and we've only got a minute left now, so we might see a change of speeds.
Beautiful work by Jacob. He locks the triangle, now it looks deep. And the arms across, it's all perfectly set up. Can he finish it? 30 seconds to go, guys.
30 seconds. And he
Oh,
gets
he
it.
does
Wow.
it. Wow. He does it.
Absolute persistence from Jakub. He just would not stop attacking. And Andy, give him credit where credit's due. Like, you know, he fought off a lot of that stuff.
He did indeed. All attacking from Jacob. All attacking from Jacob. All defense from Andy. And 30 seconds to the end, he manages to get what he wanted.
And winner by triangle from Gracie Baja, Jakub Zajkowski.